And finally, the CSUN women's basketball team played a tough and physical game to start their season. Valley View's Natanya Levine was at the game.
The Cal State Northridge women's basketball team was excited and eager to play New Mexico State. In the first half, center Jasmine Irving scores 2 of her 25 points on a sweet long-range shot. The only senior on the team, Katrina Thompson, says the pressure is off her if her teammates deliver.
When they come off the bench sometimes, like Bianca, her first game comes off the bench 18 points, so it's not that much pressure. But then when we do have times when we're not all hitting, sometimes the pressure does fall on you, and then you have to get the energy up and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit of both.
In the second half, freshman guard Janelle Namuro uses her speed, look at her go, for 2 of her 20 points on a layup. That was not enough as Northridge loses 79-72. Janelle Namuro says she was just taking what the defense gives her.
I think New Mexico State was playing really tight, which allows me to get a quick first step to the basket and draw contact, so no big deal, just knock free throws down.
Head coach Stacy Schultz says what's done in practice needs to get translated into games.
It's the intensity that we're not matching up with. Find very good success at practice, but we have to practice with the same intensity that we saw tonight.
The CSUN women's basketball team finished with an 8-23 record last season. They're hoping to improve that record this season as they continue through their non-conference schedule, including games against Gonzaga and Northern Colorado. Inside the Matadome in Northridge, I'm Natanya Levine for Valley View News.
All right, that's it for sports. Now back to Shayla.
Thank you, Joe. After the break, Sarah Palin speaks on a popular talk show, and people are camping out to get tickets to a much-anticipated new movie. And now for entertainment, here's Crystal Sims with what's happening with Cindy Crawford, the long line for the Twilight premiere, plus more celebrity news. Crystal?
Cindy Crawford and her husband have become celebrity victims of an alleged extortion attempt. A German man is accused of trying to extort $100,000 from Crawford and her husband. The man has been charged in the U.S. with threatening to sell the media a photo of the couple's daughter, gagged and bound to a chair. Her parents were unaware of the photo. Their daughter said the nanny took it as a part of a cops and robbers game. Authorities have not said where the suspect is or if he has been charged in Germany. Sarah Palin talked about her future with one of the most watched television personalities in the nation, Oprah Winfrey. The interview revolved around her personal life and political ambitions, including the big question, does she have her eye on the White House? The former Alaska governor says she does not plan to run for president in the next election, but is focusing on next year's congressional contest. She says Republicans will have important issues to face. Palin also said she will soon go on a cross-country book tour for her memoir, Going Rogue, An American Life. An Ohio police chief is accused of being the brains behind a celebrity break-in. It reportedly happened at the home of a surrogate mother carrying the twins of Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick. The chief allegedly wanted to dig up some dirt on the couple for the tabloids. He's facing multiple felonies. The lawman could spend up to 21 years in prison and pay off fines of $45,000 if he's convicted. A A-list couple will be keeping track of what goes on during the trial. New Moon, the second film in the Twilight saga, has become the most anticipated film this fall. Just ask the screaming fans. Over 1,000 of them lined the streets in Westwood hoping to see their favorite stars from New Moon. Fans waited as much as 5 days hoping to see film stars like Robert Pattinson and Taylor Lautner walk the red carpet. New Moon has already sold out in many theaters and become the highest advanced seller for the ticket website Fandango. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have made something together, and it's not another baby. The two worked together to design a limited edition of jewelry called the Protector. The gold, silver, and jewelry-encrusted pieces resemble snakes. Jolie says she views the snake as a protector of her family because she wore a snake-shaped ring when she was pregnant. The collection is being launched at Asprey stores around the world. Proceeds will go to a charity she co-founded that helps child victims of war-torn countries. The End of the World epic 2012 has taken $65 million in the U.S. and Canada during its first weekend and earned $225 million worldwide. The film is a 162-minute thriller based on prophecy that the world will end December 21st, 2012. The Sony picture will easily make back its production and marketing costs. It has yet to open in several major international markets, including Japan. Disney's film A Christmas Carol finished at a distant second. That's all for entertainment. Now back to you, Samantha.
It's a common story in many Los Angeles animal shelters: overpopulation. Many animals are stuck hoping to be adopted. Tiara Nowlin reports on how one specific breed is almost twice as likely to be found in these shelters.
From dogs to cats to even rabbits, Los Angeles City animal shelters are overpopulated with pets. One specific canine breed makes up a large amount of dogs in Los Angeles County shelters. Almost half of the cages here in this West Valley shelter hold an American Staffordshire Terrier.
And the American Staffordshire Terrier has the bad nickname of the pit bull.
LA City's shelter officials say pit bulls have a misunderstood reputation, causing them to have the lowest adoption rate.
If they didn't get that American Staffordshire Terrier as a baby, they don't know how it was raised, they don't know if it was socialized with other dogs. So it is a major liability to own one of these dogs, and people just don't want to take that risk.
After Victor Figueroa's pit bull of 5 years killed the neighbor's chihuahua, he was told to give up his dog or get sued. He isn't having any luck finding Bruno a new home.
I tried to give him out, but since he's already big and the way he looks, nobody wants to take him.
But not everyone is skeptical about owning a pit bull.
They're not bad dogs. It's all about the owner. It's all who has them, how they raise them. They're actually great dogs.
Officials say that like owning any pet, being the caretaker of a pit bull is a serious, lifelong commitment. Shelter officials do ask that if you own an American Staffordshire Terrier, to make sure to get it neutered or spayed. They say this will help the overpopulation of these dogs and may give the ones here at the shelter a chance at finding a home. In Chatsworth, I'm Tiara Nowlin for Valley View News.
People all over Southern California are following some food trucks that sell a blend of Korean food and served Mexican style. They're called Kogi BBQ trucks. Valley View News' Ryan Fonseca reports how the business has grown without paying for advertising.
It's cold, windy, and almost midnight in downtown Granada Hills. Most people are asleep at home, but for some, it's dinner time. Streetside diners brave the harsh elements just to get a taste of a unique blend of ethnic food. That food is made by Kogi, a business that offers a hybrid of Korean barbecue and Mexican cuisine, and it has people talking.
This is the only place really to get it is from their trucks, and you really can't get anything. I haven't seen anything else that kind of fuses like Korean barbecue, kind of in a Mexican style before.
Kogi is a restaurant on wheels and operates mainly out of their trucks.
This truck is just one of several in the Kogi fleet. Any day of the week, you can find them scattered across Los Angeles, serving people late into the night.
Hungry patrons stand in line for more than an hour just for a meal. But for them, the ends justify the means. Tonight's turnout is due largely to Kogi's viral marketing, which makes the most of internet hype and appetite. The company uses social networking sites such as Twitter to spread the word and announce their locations each night.
It's pretty much guerrilla marketing. They're not using any the traditional forms. They're using Twitter, Facebook, and all that other stuff. So kudos to them. They're using guerrilla marketing, and it's working for them.
Die-hard Kogi eaters will follow the trucks around Los Angeles, anxious for more grub. A largely young demographic fuels this highly interactive business. Both Kogi veterans and new recruits came out for a bite.
You haven't had Korean barbecue before?
I have not had it before, no.
You excited?
It's delicious. I am excited. He says it's very good.
You know, you're going to order it all?
I think the spicy pork. That's what I hear is the best.
The cold has most retreating home with their fresh, hot meals. Kogi employees at this truck declined an interview, stating that the company was currently keeping a low media profile. For now, the food will have to speak for itself. In Granada Hills, I'm Ryan Fonseca for Valley View News.
That's it for today. Thank you for watching Valley View News. For Crystal Sims and Joseph Prado, I'm Shayla Selva.
And I'm Samantha Minton.